If you know what that reference is from, leave a comment down below. But what's up, guys? Back again for another daily video. Peter and my brother Johnny. So
what's happening?
So we were talking a few days ago, and I thought we decided that we could make a video on stepping out of your comfort zone. So we're just sitting here chilling in the car. It's a nice Sunday morning. So yeah,
thought I'd get in on Peter's videos. He's recently started doing daily videos where he talks about topics, whether it's health and fitness, general well-being, and his topic of discussion today was going to be on stepping out of your comfort zone, which is something I very much believe can lead to personal growth and success. And considering I had done something myself along those lines recently, I thought it'd be good to share my thoughts on video with him. So we're going to spend a couple of minutes here on this fine Sunday morning, discuss our ideas and thoughts with you, and hopefully it helps you progress or make a brave decision in terms of whatever you're putting off or unwilling to do at this moment in time.
Well put. So I thought the example I could use for stepping out of my comfort zone could be at the beginning of 2016 I started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's a martial art, and if any of you guys know me, you know I'm generally clumsy, uncoordinated. I've got the scars to prove it from childhood falls. And if you know Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you would know that it's a martial art that requires a lot of coordination, timing, skill, all the things you would say I do not have. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to do it, because it would be easy for me to do something that I'm naturally good at, but I decided to go down this route. And getting in there, it's quite a humbling experience, getting topped out by guys half your size, and you're really defenseless over it at the beginning. So it was a completely new environment for me, and I would say I definitely stepped out of my comfort zone. So what about you?
I think the first thing I want to say is just put it out there, is whatever you're thinking about doing, whatever you're debating over, if there's two options and you're taking your time to decide, I decide just whatever it is, do it. Generally, a good rule is make the decision that requires the most bravery, because again, that's going to be the decision or the route that's going to lead you out of your comfort zone. And probably just before we begin this, we should probably elaborate on what does it mean to move out of your comfort zone. You hear a lot of stuff from athletes or sports professionals, cliches, in terms of learn to be comfortable in the uncomfortable, but it's not necessarily about, one training session, pushing yourself to limit. It's about overall in terms of making decisions and doing things that you wouldn't normally do, because more often than not, people are happy enough just to coast from Monday to Friday or whatever it is and do the same things every day. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, but if we're talking in terms of personal growth and chasing success, which is why we're talking on videos, this is why he's putting out videos, this is what this is all about. I think it'd be very valuable to elaborate on that. So in terms of what I wanted to just bring to the table, if none of you don't know me, I just recently competed in 2 men's physique competitions. Prior to that, had been training, lifting weights, going to the gym for 6-7 years. As an average Joe, in terms of just going and, I'm not sponsored, not paid to do it, just do it purely because I love progressing and improving my physique. So going to the gym every day, part of my training, going in after work, after school, whatever it would be, that would be what I would term my comfort zone. And then in terms of then stepping out of that comfort zone, I made the decision last year to diet down for a bodybuilding competition. Men's physique competition is obviously very, very, very uncomfortable in terms of the tiredness, the stress, the depression, the fatigue, the relationship stress. That's all encompassing stepping out of your comfort zone, and on the growth that I had experienced, it comes with that in terms of meeting new people, pushing myself to the limit. That's only the prep. And then in terms of actually stepping on stage and showdown, meeting all the other competitors and truly understanding what it takes to get up there. In hindsight now, after my competitions are over, and viewing the start of this year in terms of the first 5 months, 4 months I did in prep, certainly very much I can understand now what it means to step out of your comfort zone, because I would not be where I am now, or not only the same person but have the same connections, physiques improved tenfold. I've met so many better people, so many life experiences which I wouldn't have gotten unless I pushed myself in terms of prepping for the competitions and then stepping on stage to do them. So that's very much all I wanted to just touch on and discuss, because I think it's, in terms of real life experiences, you want to put some meat in the bones, not just say, again, step out of your comfort zone. Like most people are thinking, what does that even mean? It basically means whatever activity or, let's say, pastime you currently do, it doesn't have to be lifting weights or physique or fitness. It could be some sort of music, hobby, arts, whatever it is that you enjoy doing. How about just take some time to look in to the industry or local events and pick a competition or something where you can compete, train towards something, really hone your craft, pick a deadline, a date, and really step up the intensity of what you're doing and change it from just being a pastime or a hobby or something you enjoy doing leisurely, and change it to maybe right, I'm going to step up and see where I can push myself to, because it's the difference between doing it and coasting along and enjoying it and stepping up to really giving it 100% effort and prepping for something in terms of working towards a deadline. And in that short space of time, that's really where you can see the growth and the benefits that you wouldn't have thought you would have been able to achieve if you had, again, just coasted along and just continued to stay in your comfort zone and do what you continue to do. So that's very much just again, my experience from doing a physique competition. Anyone watching this could be doing anything else, from playing musical instruments to art or whatever it may be. Again, the take-home message I just wanted to portray was try and just pick a deadline in terms of if it's a competition or something personal to yourself. Really step up your game, work on your craft, increase your output, increase your productivity over a short amount of time, and I promise your output will be tenfold to what it currently is, to what it will be if, again, you employ the principles that I'm preaching right here.
Well said.
And you'll very much reap the rewards of that and
Yeah.
truly understand not just all the quotes you see on Instagram that are step out of your comfort zone, chase your dreams, motivation, actually put some meat in the bones and employ it in your life, employ it yourself, chase down whatever it is, and, improve yourself, essentially.
Yeah, and I think watching you go through the physique competition made me really appreciate the hard work that goes into it, and I've recently questioned myself whether I could do it, and the fact that, sounds weird, but the fact that I question whether I could do it makes me want to do it. Just a thought that throws out there. Yeah, so we're not talking about going to war here, guys, or climbing Mount Everest. You can do these things, they're within your reach, and if you're walking 10 minutes a day, go for a 15-minute walk. You can start that simple. If you're naturally introverted person, go out and start talking to people, go approach a new group and introduce yourself. If you're extroverted, try and sit in a room for 30 minutes on your own. Simple things like that, guys. And I think you touched on it there. Conor McGregor, Irish hero, I think he said, the more you seek the uncomfortable, the more you will become comfortable. So some words of wisdom there, guys. And
it's true, like in not just sporting endeavours, but in, again, anything that people practice and preach and enjoy to do, is, again, just try to take that step up from where you're in a routine and you're just coasting along, enjoying yourself, to really put some intensity behind your work. And that small percentage change could lead to potential growth that you don't really know. There's no point in me trying to put it into words that you might achieve this, you might achieve that, because you can't really do it until you just do it yourself and see what happens. But for me personally, prior to doing my prep and stepping on stage, I heard a lot of this shite all the time: chase your dreams, step out of the uncomfortable, like I've already said. Didn't know what it meant, but now I feel, after doing something that was truly grueling for me and very much so rewarding, that I am now in a position where I can sort of say, yeah, I know what this means, and very much so just trying to spread the message, you know what I'm saying, because I see too many people around me not pushing themselves, and they could be living so much better lives, making new friends, new avenues of income. The potential is endless. You just got to really step up and push yourself.
Well said. So just to wrap up, guys, we as human beings, we inherently seek homeostasis. We don't like to push ourselves. We don't like to disrupt equilibrium. So if you really want to improve, you got to step out of your comfort zone. You got to disrupt equilibrium. You got to go from being comfortable to uncomfortable, and I assure you, given enough time and perseverance, you will become better and you will adapt, and you'll look back and be like, wow, I've made some serious gains. So I think we're done here. So Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was just a new thing we're trying out. We're in the car, Sunday morning, you know, good vibes. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. And peace.